I have one to drop today.
Okay.
I'd like 10 long points back. I'll get some swabs.
Since 2007, the Saskatoon Tribal Council's Health Centre has offered community members the opportunity to receive clean needles when dropping off used ones.
Okay, I'm going to give you these wipes. Make sure you use them so you don't get endocarditis, okay? One wipe can save your life. Just know that Saskatchewan has the highest rate of HIV in the country. The majority of people becoming infected are First Nations.
According to the Saskatoon Health Region, last year's HIV rate was more than double the national average, and that's why the council created SHARP, a needle exchange program to help stop the spread of HIV.
People who started coming to see us have gone through sort of doing the needle exchange, doing a point of care test, finding out that they have HIV, and then making a decision to change their life around. And we worked with them obviously to make that happen.
Cécile Tournier is the STC's Health Department General Manager and says SHARP has been so successful because clients are not just walking away with safe needles.
You come in, you might do a needle exchange, there's a bunch of education that's happening in that 4 minutes, and then you're also encouraged to make sure that you know your status. We've got their data on file, and we know, if they've had a test recently or if they're due for a test.
We also offer HIV, Hep C, and STI testing here.
Can I get tested today?
You can get
We know that First Nations people will access services provided by Saskatoon Tribal Council because we're family. It's a social infrastructure, and we have a better chance of helping them make a good decision. There's no judgment here, and we are an Indigenous organization, and we live that here. You have your own life path, and you make your choices.
Chief Felix Thomas says although some people are skeptical of the SHARP program, it reduces crime and danger in our community.
If they don't get the needles here, they'll get them somewhere else, whether it's breaking into pharmacies, whether it's taking needles from diabetics. There's ways and means, and the thing that we try and encourage is not to reuse, because that's where all the infections do come in. They put the rest of the population at risk.
Over the past year, the STC says the needle exchange rate has been almost 100%.
Since 2010, we've given out over 4,200,000 needles. It averages out to 1 million needles a year that we go through and that we give out. And just under that, 98.1% are returned to us. It basically works out to a client coming through our doors every 4 minutes.
The STC says 80% of those clients who use the SHARP program are Aboriginal and are coming from outside the city.
We know that a lot of the people that we have found that are now HIV positive have just recently moved to Saskatoon from rural communities, but it's now sort of doing the outreach to the larger community to make sure that we're getting that message out and providing that service there.
The STC hopes to collaborate with the government to help expand their facility and reduction programs. For Go Saskatoon, I'm Janella Hamilton.
We also have addictions counselor, and we have an elder.